Okay. All right, so today we're looking at okay, how to manage the influence of emotions on your investment decision. So we're saying that investment is just not about numbers only, it also involve who we are. It involves our emotion, how we react to things as human beings. So understanding it and be able to manage it will result in a better result than when we are just saying I can't help it. It's just who I am. So in that case, one is likely to lose more money than when you understand that we are human being, we have emotion, and our emotion carries over to our investment decision. So now we need to learn a better way to handle our emotions so that we can have a profitable investment. All right, so we say investment is more than numbers. Investment isn't just about number, it's also about emotion. And understanding how psychology influences investment decision can help us make better choices. So there will be time that you are optimistic, excited, euphoria. Usually when you just started and you just think this thing is gonna be easy. Like in those days too, I thought I'm gonna be making 10,000 per month, but now I realize that is possible, but with how much? That I only have $500, and I was thinking I'm gonna make I only have $5,000 to invest, but I'm projecting of making 500 per day. So if it's that easy, then most people will be in the stock trading or stock investment. But now, after years of doing it and other reading book, I know that it's not like possible every day. So there will be ups and downs, but you can still make good money in the stock market. But it's just gonna take time. And you also having a lot of money to invest in it, not just $5,000 expecting to make 500 every market day. So that's like me projecting that I'm gonna be making 10% every day, not even per year or per month. All right, so these are the emotion that we're gonna talk about that people have to deal with in the stock market. So we're talking about loss aversion. So this is the tendency to feel pain of loss more intensely than the pleasure of gain. So this is why when once you are in the market, you buy a stock and that stock go down, you find it difficult to sell it. As in the pain of losing is more than the pleasure of gain. So when your stock goes up by 10%, you are excited, but psychologists tell us that you feel more pain when you lose than when you are gaining. So because of that, loss aversion, meaning you have tendency to to play it safe. In that case, you want to play it safe. The next one is herd mentality. So following the crowd without considering individual research or analysis. So most people, they say 95% of people, if they are given choices or if they are given freedom, they will do what other people are doing. 95% of people. We do
Wow.
what the crowd are doing according to psychology. That is, let's say, let's say children, you said you have freedom to do whatever you want. Most of the time, 95% of them will be doing what their friends are doing. It's only 5% of people that are initiator, that are leaders, meaning that they take initiative to do something different, to start things. So that's why we have, probably 2% of billionaire or as in based on the averages, it's like the people that are in like billionaire, they are like 1% of the population, and the millionaire are like just about 8%. So what we are saying in essence is according to psychology, 95% of people will do what other people are doing. If I'm selling a product, you tell people that your neighbor just bought it, they are likely to buy. I think just telling them that their neighbor or their friend, somebody they know. So people do what other people do. So when somebody tell you about a restaurant, without you, as in because you like that person or because you know that person, you are likely to believe that that restaurant is good too because your friend, I mean, what's it called? Your friend refer you to them. So it's just who we are as human beings, but we are saying in the stock market, that's not a profitable way to go. That because Warren Buffett is doing this meant to have to do. But we are saying without researching or analyzing the reason behind it. That's what we're talking about now. That most people will follow the crowd. So when people start selling too, that's what happened in the market. Most people we just start selling without asking why, what is going on. And when people start buying, it's the same thing. 95% of people will start buying. The next one is overconfidence. That's overestimating our ability to predict the market value, market movement. So sometimes you get overconfident. So, but we are saying the stock market, there is no certainty. Where there's only probability. That is, if if this and this work is likely, we cannot say 100% sure. So, for example, when we're talking about Nvidia on Monday, I say it could be a good buy. And as of today, if that person bought it at 113, it's 117 today. But if that person doesn't have enough reason, that same day it went to 117, but second day it went back down to 114. So the person is likely to have, let's say he bought it for 115, then when it dropped to 114, he got scared. He would have lost money. But today now it's like back to 117. So we can't really predict. But if one does research and have enough good reason, then that will stabilize you to stay through with the stock. Then the other one is anchoring. That's relying too heavily on the initial piece of information when making decision. So what we are saying is that you know something about the stock. But we are saying you don't have to rely too much on that. When the fundamental change, you can change your mind. That is, there's nothing wrong with that. That is, I bought Microsoft and I believe it's gonna keep going up. But the when I say macro, I'm talking about the general market condition does not support what I thought before. Guess what? Microsoft went down. But it's not just about Microsoft, it's about the market itself. So what we are saying is that once that changes, you don't have to stay stubborn that no, I'm still gonna hold on to it. If you have other options, you can just sell and move on. Then there is confirmation bias. That's seeking information that confirm your existing belief. That is, you believe you are thinking the market is gonna go this way. Now you are now looking for the market to go your way. So we are saying, as human being, that is who we are. But when it comes to the stock market, we don't we don't have to be that way if we want to succeed in the stock market. So that's what we call confirmation bias. That is, you are seeking information that confirm your existing belief. So someone will say, if you're looking at the chart, you could see whatever you want to see. If you want to see a bull market, you can make it up. Not like you're making it up, but I mean, that's just how it is. You can see whatever you want to see. That's if one don't understand how human being how that if you think the market is going up or it's gonna go up, when you're looking at the chart, you can see it there. But what we are saying is that that's not the way to go. There are so many things to consider for you to, I mean, to see, to determine where the market is. So, and second to the last week, this one is common form of fear of missing out. So people are start buying, and you thought, hey, probably I'm missing out. But most of the time, if we jump in too late, you are too late for the party. So probably is when you are jumping that people start selling, then you lose your money. And the last one is fear of messing up. This is when you have make a lot of gain on your stock. Now you are scared of not losing their of not losing your profit. So the way to go about that is you need to have like a like you need to have like a plan before you even buy. That is, once this thing go up to 30%, I'm gonna, usually that's like how we go about it. You could sell half of your position. But that is not if you are a if you are buying the stock to stay long time there, that's different. But I'm just saying if you are buying just like that you looking to sell in the future. Once it go up to about 30%, you can sell half and leave the half and see where it goes again. But meaning you have to come up with a way of what you will do when your stocks are going up. But in my own case, for Robinhood, I like to run up to 150%. That is because I kind of have a reason that I believe is gonna keep going up. But when I sold it, it still went up from 48 all the way to 60 something. Okay. So, but in that case, I don't have to feel bad and nobody gets it. I mean, nobody gets out at the peak of the market every time and jumping at the bottom. If you find yourself in between, you will still be doing well. That is, you don't have to say, I'm gonna stay with you until nobody knows. So you just take your profit and be happy with it and move on to the next thing. Then, so those are the common behavioral bias that we have in the market. There is more, but those are the ones that we will look at today. And lastly, we are saying developing an investment plan, sticking to it. So we have to have like a strategy. So for now, my own strategy, even before the market started going down, I thought that the market has gone up for 2 years. That's 50%, 25. I think that's around 50% for 2 years. So based on my experience or based on what I read, I wasn't confident that this year again we will have 25%. So that's why I switched to buying dividend paying and only cost averaging. So that was my strategy for this year because I just thought that if the market has gone up for 2 years straight and not just going up by 11%, went by 25, 23. So for whatever reason, I think I don't have like 100% assurance, but I just told myself I will be okay. If the market goes up this year, I will be okay with whatever return I have from dividend paying stock for this year. So that's just my own strategy for this year. That it I thought it has gone up for 2 straight years. This year is likely not to do as well as those 2 other years. So that's just my own reasoning about this year. And I came from buying growth stock to just buying dividend paying for this year. And we'll see where it goes from there. All right. Do you have any question or comment?
So the solution to the third slide is the fourth slide. Is that like correct? The solution
E-
to the fourth slide.
e-
No, fourth slide. No, the third slide.
yeah. So these are
All
the
this.
common behavioral biases, but the solution now is said to counteract the emotional impulses. Create a well-defined investment plan. This plan should outline your goals, your risk tolerance, investment strategy, and by sticking to your plan, you reduce the likelihood. So meaning we are not saying even Warren Buffett still make mistake. It doesn't mean that we'll be 100% emotional free, but we will reduce the likelihood. Yes, that you are correct. So this is the answer to all these biases. So slide 4 is our way to go to reduce or to manage those emotions. All right, that's good. That's good point, sir.
Very good. So I just have to. So
Okay.
now, the thing as human being is just the fact that we just have to, as human being, the tendency
Yes.
not to stay in line is high. Not to stay with the training plan, but I guess no matter what, we just have to deal with it, deal with human emotion.
Yeah. So I mean, all of these are there, but once we understand it, we are likely to reduce it by having a plan. But not like one we not that one we on 100% like eliminate them, then you can reduce it. And you can still have a profitable investment. So like I mean, for example, when it comes to that Robinhood, when I sold it because it went down one day by 10%. But I already put a trailing stop. That if it goes down by 10, they should sell me out. So, I forgot what happened in the market that day. It wasn't about Robinhood, it was the general market.
Yeah,
So,
market, yeah.
so I got sold out 46, 48. But when they report, it went up to 64. But today it's back to 45 now. So meaning what I'm saying is that I still feel the pain a little bit that I should have stayed in, but I understand that that is not how to go about the market. But what we are saying is that it's not see you still not feel all of these emotions, but understanding them and having a plan like this will help you to reduce their influence on your investment decision. So as I know, briefly I would think that, oh, but I know based on what I read, nobody gets in the market at the bottom and gets out at the peak all of the time. As in, you could be lucky to get to do that once in a while, but it's not, you shouldn't expect that all of the time you will get it right. So Warren Buffett doesn't, and most people that are making a lot of profit or money in the market don't. So in as much you are able to eke out some profit in the market, you should be all right. All right, so if there's no comment or question about this topic, I will end the recording and we can just have a general discussion.
Okay.
All right, so.